mounting allegations of lies and cover-ups, the leader of a controversial rehab center with ties to Scientology is speaking out.
Narconon Arrowhead down near McAllister has been under the microscope for the past year after 3 patients died while in the facility's care. Tonight, the man in charge gives exclusive one-on-one access to our Tess Maune.
There are more than 160 Narconon centers worldwide. The flagship site, Narconon Arrowhead, has been licensed in Oklahoma for 20 years. Gary Smith says no one died in the first 19 years of operation. And now, after a string of deaths, Smith says he wants to set the record straight, that Narconon is a safe place. Overlooking Lake Eufaula in the wooded hills of Arrowhead State Park sits a facility in the center of a firestorm.
I would like to see him shut down.
Gabriel Graves, Hillary Holton, and Stacy Dawn Murphy all died in the care of Narconon in a 9-month span.
I couldn't believe it. I just kept screaming, no, this can't be.
Narconon has been operating in Oklahoma since 1992. President and CEO Gary Smith is a devoted believer. The program helped him kick an addiction 36 years ago.
I've had it personally. I've helped people with it. I've seen what it does. And yes, it's very serious.
Narconon is based off teachings by Church of Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard. A series of Hubbard's books are used to help rehabilitate those in therapy.
They try to teach you to be a Scientologist. That is my belief.
Smith says his program is not a tool to recruit anyone to Scientology and has no religious affiliation whatsoever.
We'll never be the Church of Scientology. We never were.
Narconon is a non-medical rehab facility and their doctors on site only 1 day a week. Drug addiction there isn't treated with drugs but by teaching communication and life skills. Smith says nearly 75% of his trained staff is made up of Narconon graduates.
Ex-users helping users has always had its value. A person who's on drugs will trust an individual who's they know have been on drugs.
Possibly the most criticized practice is their sauna and exercise program. The treatment includes a specific vitamin regimen, light exercise, and 4.5 hours in a sauna with breaks to sweat out toxins and eliminate cravings.
The idea there is to improve physical health. Most people that are addicted are in varying degrees of physical, have various degrees of physical nutritional deficiencies, let's just say.
Gabriel's mom says her son started complaining of a severe headache after the sauna program, but was refused pain medication and couldn't get in to see the doctor. She claims Narconon promised a physician would be on site 24 hours a day.
I know what happened was bad.
Smith tells us Narconon prefers to treat nutritionally first, but does allow over-the-counter medications. He also says their 24-hour nursing staff will see patients at any time and says their doctor is always on call. Narconon advertises a 70% success rate, a number Smith says comes from a series of survey calls following program completion. But there are those 3 deaths, all of which remain a mystery.
It's a tough job. And yeah, there's people die from addiction every day.
When Gabriel died last October, his mom says Narconon told her he'd overdosed. The medical examiner ruled that out but couldn't determine how he died. Hillary Holton died in April. Her family claims she was refused medication for a medical condition. The ME's report noted some bruises on her body but ruled her death unknown. Then there's Stacy Dawn Murphy.
We went there for her to be cured, safe. She has so much potential.
She turned up dead in the withdrawal unit in July. Her parents say they too were told their daughter died of an overdose. The ME hasn't said how or why Stacy died.
We're not here to hurt people, we're here to help people.
Smith says because of client confidentiality, he can't comment on specific cases, but did tell me that the circumstances surrounding the deaths were in no way related to the treatment received while at Narconon. All 3 sets of parents have filed suits against the facility, all demanding change. Narconon Arrowhead is being investigated by the OSBI, the Pittsburgh County Sheriff's Office, and the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. Tess Maune, News on 6 Tonight.